Hey everyone, Kirkwulf here, and my theater show has come to an end. Illimitable Dominion was a wonderful run. We're so happy with how it came out, but it is officially over. So I'll be getting back to working on Midnight Apocrypha and then personal other projects that I'll be making for my own YouTube channel. But this episode I want to do something a little bit different, a break from the theater stuff. As you may have guessed, I have submitted to my crippling addiction of Gorillaz merchandise, and I've gotten something again. Around the same time as the Now Now tour, Gorillaz had announced that they were doing a collaboration with G-Shock. G-Shock is a watch company, and after looking into it, they've had a huge series of collaborations over the years. I've seen ones for Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball Z, Spider-Man 3, all kinds of really cool stuff that I didn't even know existed till this point. And back when Gorillaz first announced this collaboration, they had announced 4 character watches, one for 2D, Murdoch, Russell, and Noodle. Now, myself, being a 2D fan, I was lucky enough to get the 2D watch. And I never really did an unboxing video for it. It was not really my cup of tea. But I thought that this time around I would do a little unboxing for the most recent watch that I added to my collection. Now, recently, before they stopped selling the ones for the Now Now tour, they released 2 series of watches. One for the Now Now, which is this very cool pink and blue watch. It lights up and it says Now. Well, you can quite see that there. There we go. It says Now in the center, whereas the 2D watch says GZ for Gorillaz. This one was on sale on the official Gorillaz website, so I ended up getting this one. It feels pretty much the same as the 2D watch. I feel like all G-Shocks for the most part would feel the same, but the one thing is it looks like the numbers are bigger than they would be on the other one, so that's a bit nicer, and I like how the background pops up with the Now with like the pink and blue. These ones are no longer on sale, unfortunately. You can get them through third sellers. They're not too expensive as of yet if you really do want to get one. It's really the character ones that you're going to have the hardest time trying to find. So, after I have gotten 2D and the one for the Now Now album, I was fortunate enough to find a reasonably priced one for my second favorite character, Noodle. I first tried getting these watches. I told myself, okay, I'm going to get 2D first, and if I can get the Noodle one, I will. At the time, the watches were going out crazy fast. I mean, they went out pretty much instantly. I think there's only 1,000 of each individual watch that was made, so super limited quantity, super hard to get, and the only way to get them now, unfortunately, is through the reselling market. But I found the Noodle one at a decent price, so I thought to myself, why not? Maybe at some point I might get the Murdoch and Russell ones if I can find them, but to be completely honest, I don't know if I will. I only have 2 hands, and only one of my arms really uses a watch, but I am a collector of Gorillaz merchandise, so we'll see in the future. So first off, this has not been opened before, except of course by myself, and she looks a lot happier than 2D does in his. He has more of that punk rock sad boy look where she's like peppy, the peppy Japanese girl. But, alright, let's take a look at the watch. So very similar to the 2D one, it does come with a pretty nice tin. It says Gorillaz on it. And we pop it open. Yeah. And we'll see here we got some of that weird foam stuff that they have. And here's the watch itself, still in its original packaging. So now if we look at this one is really pretty. I like the white and I like the red. One thing that I did notice too about it is the light up. Instead of having GZ like the other 3 did for Gorillaz, it has the little sunglasses that Noodle had on the cover of Humans during the Humans album. I also like too that the character has a little silhouette of her face. Now, one thing that I think is kind of interesting is that for Murdoch, Russell, and 2D, they have their silhouettes in different colors as well. There's also stained on the back, like engraved here, is the silhouette. Noodles is the only one that is not taken from the Demon Days album. I think that is very interesting. The other 3 were, but for some reason they gave her a pass and she wasn't. I like how the white and pink looks in contrast to 2D's gold and black. They kind of feel like opposites, and I think that's pretty cool. I like the look of it. So again, we're just going to go ahead. Trying to put this on, it feels about the same as any other G-Shock watch, at least the 2 that I have. Nothing really different about that. But it's just another piece of collectibles Gorillaz merchandise that I've been fortunate enough to add to my collection. Now we take a look into the tin itself. There's nothing too fancy here. Just a little like instruction booklet and a little warranty thing. It's typical standard G-Shock watch stuff. But what I will do is I will keep the tin and I will keep the box because it's Gorillaz. It's my favorite thing. And I'll just keep that for the future. I really end up wearing the 2D one more often than not, just because that one's my favorite. I've worn the Now Now one a few times, typically to go with like when I'm wearing like a nice bright pink outfit. But I think I really do like the bright pink and white from this one. I think I might have to start wearing this one more, believe it or not. If you are in the market for these things, I like them as a collector's item for Gorillaz. But I do feel that they are a bit pricey, at least for the most part, they are a bit pricey. The easiest ones that I've found have been Murdoch, surprisingly enough. I feel like Murdoch, at least in my opinion, is the least popular. I've met a lot of people online that think that Murdoch is their absolute favorite. So maybe it's just the pool of watches, because I see sometimes they rotate. They'll have certain ones at different times. If you can get one at a decent price and you're a big fan, I'd recommend it. As far as like, I'm not really a watch person, so I don't know like the specs and like how good the watches are in comparison to other ones. Don't ask me about that. I don't know. All I know is that I like Gorillaz, and it's another cute watch to add to my collection. So if I get another one, I'll let you guys know, and we'll take a look at that one too. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for bearing with me while I wasn't uploading content and I was posting from Midnight Apocrypha and Illimitable Dominion and all that. And now that the show's over, we'll have more time to dedicate to things that I love, and I hope everyone is staying safe and happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.